Folks, welcome back to the channel. Doug, Stacking Investments here, showing some weekend finds on the cast iron at the market this weekend. And plus I got found another Holy Grail, number 14, but I'm going to start off with here. Got a number 8. It is so gunked up. I have no idea who made this one. This might be an unmarked Wagner. It could be an actual Wagner. I have no idea just yet. I got another number 8 here. Looks pretty good on the inside, but look at all that gunk. Jeez, oh man. It's amazing we can turn something like this back into something nice and usable and restore it back into cooking condition. Got a number 5. BSR, it's got the made in USA, so this is after 67. BSR with that solid ring around it and the telltale high raised ridge right here. So BSR Birmingham Stove and Range. In the lot deal, I wound up getting one of these newer lodges. It's the same thing you can buy at Walmart. I really don't like messing with these, but you know what? It's not too bad. Clean it up, make a few bucks on it. Some people can't afford the older stuff, but mark these cheap and I get rid of them. Then got a 3-legged camp cooker here, and like my other number 12 was a regular Dutch oven. This one is meant because it has this recess in the top of the lid here, so you put this in you build a fire, let the coals, you set this down on the coals, and then you can pile coals on top of the lid. It's actually pretty good. It's a number 12. It is a Lodge. I did some research on it. It is a Lodge. Nice thick. Get the handle. Somebody slapped some paint on it. Turn it over and show you the bottom. Pretty much a flat bottom. It's got the 3 legs. It has a number 12. It is a camp oven. And there's another symbol down here, but you can't read it. But this will clean up nicely. It's not too bad. Took a little bit of work, but just the fact that it is a number 12. And then for the Big Daddy, if you watched one of my, when I had stopped posting videos, this is where I stopped posting videos for a while, I had a Lodge, a 3-notch Lodge number 14 that was, you could see the swirls in it. It was a really nice piece. That one didn't need much touch up. I basically just cleaned up a couple areas, and then I put 3 coats of seasoning on it. Was going to keep it, and then decided, because it's a 3-notch Lodge, I went ahead and sold it, and I did get $100 for that one. I paid $20 for it. This one had somebody at the market had said they had some pans they wanted to get rid of, and they brought me several. And this is one of them they brought to me. They said they had a big one. I was thinking they had a number 10 or possibly a number 12. They brought me this number 14. It does have maybe that's a factory flaw right there. It's got like a chip out of it right there. That could have been from the factory. But this, I could not believe. This is a number 14. It is a BSR because it's got the full heat ring around it. And there's no made in the USA. So this, and the fact that it's just stamped with a 14 and doesn't have a number 14 and then the size of the pan on it. This is a Red Mountain series, which is what I collect. So I have the Holy Grail for the Birmingham Stove and Range, number 14. These are quite heavy. I will probably never ever cook out of it, but I will be keeping this one because I do collect Red Mountain Birmingham Stove and Range. So I'm excited to see how this one turns out. Like I said, it does have a little chip right there. Not sure, that could have been from the factory, so happy to have it. These 14s are like rare, and I've actually had two. One 3-notch Lodge, and then this Red Mountain. Happy to have this one. And then for some of y'all wanting to know, I think Gen X Collectibles asked me in a comment if I use the E-Tank, because I said I do no open flames, no chemicals, no power tools in there. No, I do not use the E-Tank to clean these. It'll take 2 days. It'll take 2 days of working on these 4 right here to get these looking good. And it will be another 2 days to work on these and get these cleaned up. Tools of the trade that I use: wire brush, a hand wire brush, stainless steel, little scrubby like this. I also use these little stainless steels for after we're done cooking and the pans have cooled down. I put a couple drops of soap in the pan, work this around. I do not put a lot of pressure. I just slide it around to knock off anything that might have, was like stuck to it. Just swirl it around. I go inside the pan, and then I also go on the outside of the pan and I clean the outside of the pan to keep build up like this from happening. So I do inside and the back and the outside on cleaning, but this is also part of I use these to help scrub up and clean the pans. And then I found a deal on these are 3M, and they're supposed to be, you see how it's split right there? It's ready to tear apart. It comes in a sheet of 3, and you get two sheets of 3 per package. And I got a really good deal on these. These are synthetic stainless steel, or what do you call them things? The scour pads, but they're synthetic. But let me tell you what, these things, if you're not careful, you can really leave some scratches and something. But these they break down into these little, I guess, 1.5 by 3 inch little squares here, or rectangles, and they're perfect for getting into ridge lines, or getting into some hard to get to places. They work really well. I've only used one, and we went through, I think, 4 or 5 pans, and the one square is still good and still usable. So these are pretty good. I just have to watch how much pressure I use on one of these. But anyways, there's the tools of the trade for cleaning these up. Once I get them cleaned up, I'll bring you back in another video and show you how they look. It's probably going to be a while, because like I said, it's 2 days on this, 2 days on this. We're currently working on some pieces now that we started working on them before I decided to do this video. So I'll have a lot more. I forget what it is. I have a chicken fryer, but it's this kind of logo on the Lodge, but it has the lid with it. And if you remember the last video I did, I had a chicken fryer without a lid. I'm going to take the lid off of the newer Lodge and put with that one, because I'll be able to sell and get more money for it with the lid. And then I'll take that chicken fryer and I can sell it a lot cheaper. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Tell me what you think on those. What do you think on the camp oven here, number 12? And the one I'm most proud of picking up is this Birmingham number 14. Add to the collection. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. We'll see you in another video.